Hello, welcome back to the Indian Century. Through this video, we'll be showcasing the Paradesi Synagogue, a synagogue situated in the Mattancherry Jew town, a suburb of Kochi, Kerala. It was built in 1568 AD by Samuel Castiel, David Bellila and Joseph Levy. The term Paradesi refers to foreigners in Malayalam, whilst in this context it refers to the Sephardic refugees who arrived here from Spain and Portugal. The synagogue was built adjacent to the Mattancherry Palace Temple on the land provided to the community by the Raja of Cochin, Ramavarma. The Mattancherry Palace Temple and the Mattancherry Synagogue share a common wall. The floor of the synagogue comprises of hundreds of unique Chinese 18th century hand-painted porcelain tiles and a hand-knotted oriental rug as a gift from Haile Selassie, the last Ethiopian emperor. These glass chandeliers dangling from the ceiling belong to the 19th century and were imported from Belgium. The glaring light falling through the large open windows make the sight of chandeliers and lamps more delightful. Having several thousands of visitors every year from across the world, this Jewish synagogue of Mattancherry is one of the oldest working of its kind in the Commonwealth nations. It is closed on Fridays, Saturdays and Sundays and specifically on Jewish holidays. The best timing for visitors is from 10 am to 1 pm and then from 5 pm to 7 pm every other day. Spread over a couple of the narrow parallel streets between the Dutch Palace and the Paradesi Synagogue, the Jew town is full of curio shops teeming with contemporary as well as antique artifacts. The buildings on both the lanes are two-storied and are very similar in structure. They have windows opening into the street and tiled sloping roofs. Since 1948, after the State of Israel was born, large number of Cochin Jews is leaving for their promised land, and as a result, the vacant Jew houses were occupied by the non-Jewish people. Wooden and metal figurines, traditional metalware, old brass lamps, metal pots, different kinds of urns, wood carvings, old wooden pillars, wooden furniture, chandeliers, ceramics and glasswares, jewelry, statuettes and various other ethnic and modern handicrafts like masks, mirrors, wall hangings, paintings, vintage photographs, carpets, rugs and handmade toys were to be found. This is the Mattancherry Parayanur Bhagavati temple, located between the Mattancherry Palace and the Paradesi Synagogue in Kochi, Ernakulam. The temple was very prosperous during the reign of Shaktan Tamburan. This is a famous Mattancherry Palace, popularly known as the Dutch Palace. This palace was included in the tentative list of UNESCO World Heritage Site. Despite the name, the palace was built by the Portuguese Empire as a gift to the Kingdom of Cochin. The palace has a quadrangular structure built in Nalukettu style, the traditional Kerala style of architecture. The nature of its arches and the proportion of its chambers are indicative of European influence in the basic Nalukettu style. The Paradesi Jews, or the White Jews, were mainly traders who carried out diamond, precious stones, and coral trade. The Jewish cemetery located in Mattancherry is a cemetery of this sect of Jews. The inscriptions of each tomb in the Jewish cemetery is written in English as well as in Hebrew, mentioning the details of the deceased. Thanks for watching. To watch more videos related to the historical monuments of India, subscribe our channel.